What's up, Metal Theologian? How y'all doing? What's up, people? There it is, everybody. How y'all doing? Ow. Okay. Give it up for my people, man. What's up? What's up, people? What's up? What's going on? Yep. We in the house. I know it's crazy. It's daytime. Tim Black, you a vampire. You only come out at night, bro. What's going on, people? What's up, Iron Man Eyes, K Wood, and Metal Theologian? I appreciate y'all being in the comment section, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. I know it's impromptu. I know no one's expecting it, but see, Tim Black made his name by outworking everybody. Tim Black got to go back to outworking everybody. You know what I'm saying? And luckily for me, there's so much to talk about. So give it up for my people, man. They're coming through, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Oh, man. I got my comment section going. I got my people Katrina in the house. What's up, K Wood? What's up, the Black Hockey Club in the house? Yeah, we in here, man. The list slowly coming out. You know it is. There it is. So look, guys, today we're going to talk about the Epstein release of the first trove of documents. Now, a second trove, more documents are set to come. As my man Oz just pointed out, there's more on the way. They said Thursday there's going to be a second batch. Hell, it may already be out. By the time I started prepping, they could have dropped it. But I don't know if they did or not. But it's coming. Man, people have been waiting on this for years. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, guys. I wasn't so sure it would ever happen. At least you know how they like to wait like 50 years to release some stuff when it's almost irrelevant, when people aren't even thinking about it anymore, then they put it out. So this is crazy, right? This is crazy. I wasn't expecting it. Who wasn't expecting this? Let me get some feedback, man. We're going to do something that, see, I'm built for this, man. I enjoy this. I want to interact with my people. I want us to talk. So comment in the comments, right? Let me know what time it is. I personally, I didn't think they were going to release this. What do you guys, how many people are shocked? Or maybe not shocked, maybe surprised. How many people are surprised that we get a mostly unredacted 94 pages? I, I'm so used to them, hiding everything that I'm surprised they're being transparent with this. But I guess the Freedom of Information Act has something to do with it. I think if it was up to just doing it, they probably wouldn't do it unless there's an ulterior motive in there somewhere. Yeah, what do you think? Marcos, my brother. What's up, Marcos? Good up for my brother over there. What up, Marcos? Marcos says, Alan Dershowitz. We're going to change his name from Alan Dershowitz to Alan Dershowitz. Dirty Dershowitz. Yeah. Not only does he have horrible politics, not only is a Zionist pig, he is also, guys, on the Epstein list a number of times. Like, this is bad. Okay, so when I was first putting this together, man, I'm like, okay, so how are we going to approach this? We're going to go over the document. Oh, yeah, we're going to go over the document. It may take us, I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take as long as it takes. So get some popcorn. Get yourself something to drink, something to keep you. I don't want nobody getting dehydrated and passing out on me. We're going to go over these documents. All right? We're gonna go over the documents. That's what we're going to do. We ain't going to just, Tim ain't going to just wing it. We're going to look at the documents. We're going to look at them together. I'm going to put them on the screen. We're going to have a conversation because, folks, these are babies. They would, this must be discussed. This is about what people got away with in the dark of night, what people got away with at the fancy little clubs they went to. In the fancy little club, like when I say club, I don't mean dance club, but, club like cliques. How the elites really got down. And look, here's the thing. Here's the kicker, guys. How many people think that this ended just because Epstein's gone? Come on, man. This was a lifestyle for these people. I don't believe just because Epstein is no longer in the physical that all of the mental sickness, right? The debauchery, the sickness, the degeneracy, I don't think that went anywhere. Because Epstein just was a conduit for them to get access. But the fetish, the desire, the depravity, it's still there. So whatever it was, right? We ain't gonna see that's the way they want us to do. They want us to scapegoat just one person. And I got no problem with a person being held accountable for their actions. But what I'm saying is what we're not going to do is we ain't going to let them lie to us and act like, well, we got this one guy, so nothing else to see here. Or we got Ghislaine Maxwell, so nothing else to see here. That's too tidy. We know that ain't how life works. Debauchery going debaucher. Depravity going depravity. You know what I'm saying? So part of when we go over this document, what I'm hoping that we do is that we keep in mind that this is far-reaching. Now here goes one caveat I do have, guys. I'm gonna share with y'all. Then we're gonna go to it. We're gonna go to the comment section. Then we're gonna go to the document. I gotta say this, man. I want to know context. See, there is actually 94 pages. I started going through them, skimming them. I don't know where to begin with the whole entire 94 pages. But here's the thing. Just because someone's name is mentioned, that means they were in the deposition, right? Because what we have what's included in the 94 pages are depositions, okay? Evidence, depositions, conversations, all that's in it. But how someone's name is mentioned matters. So what I'm seeing is a lot of lazy reporting right now from people who don't really have a brain to burn. So And I get it. You know, they see a money grab, they're going to jump and they're going to talk about it. Here's the problem, though. They could have asked a person a question about a name, about a certain celebrity or whatever, and according to what I was skimming at, there are times when the people that are being questioned, asked, the witnesses that are being asked questions, they'll say, oh no, this person, I didn't see him do nothing. I didn't see anything. Or they never did anything that I know of. See, it gets murky because just because the name is listed, does that automatically mean that they did something? Now, don't get me wrong, it automatically means that they were somewhere. I'm thinking that's what that means. This place is your ass shouldn't be. Like, how many people went with this guy on his private jet to the private island and wasn't like, what we doing over here? See, my thing is, my understanding is that anybody that rocked with Epstein knew what Epstein was doing, knew how things were going down. Am I wrong for assuming that, y'all? Or people going to be able to play like they don't know what's happening? They went to the weed house and didn't know there was weed, though you could smell it. They went to the cookout, saw the ribs on the grill, and didn't know we was eating. They went to the bar, didn't know the bar sold liquor. Come on now, get with me, man. Holler at me, y'all. Holler at me. I'm trying to figure it out. If you go to the liquor store, you can't say, I don't know they sell no liquor in here. Wow, I didn't even know that. They sell alcohol here? When they start doing that? When they got their liquor license, dummy. We got grown-ass people going, I didn't know I was at the daycare. The slides and the swings didn't give it away, and the Sesame Street shit on the walls didn't tip it off at all. So people are acting like they dumb is what I'm saying. So, but because I don't want to mess around and get sued, I know y'all say, Tim, nobody want to take your money. What are they going to do, take your microphone? Just to keep my ass out of harm's way? Because I don't want to get Tasha Cade. I'm going to say alleged. I don't want to. But see, I got grandkids now. I've always had grandkids. I got a lot of people that I got to take care of, and it don't help when Pop gets sued. So, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with this idea that people get to play dumb. They went to the beach, didn't know they was at a beach, but they saw a bunch of sand. They was like, well, I didn't know I was at a beach. Where'd they put all this sand here? Why is this sand here? See, that's what people using. They playing dumb-dumb. They playing dumb-dumb. Let me see what my people saying. What's up? Thomas Fanta says, I'm going to have to switch mics, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me, right? I gotta go to the boom mic because when I turn my head from this one, I gotta be able to read. Whitney Webb has a 2-volume book she released a year ago on the whole web of people that rely to keep in shadows. Read them and have her as a guest. Uh-oh. Give it up for Fantom. Fantomas Fanto. Jesus Christ. Says that Prince Andrew paid out $16 million to settle. I just saw that on CBS. They were talking about that. $16 million. Jesus Christ. Nah, man. If I pay you $16, I did something. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Let me take me out of it. If somebody pays $16 million, I don't care what they paid for, something happened. Okay? We ain't gonna act like we was born yesterday. Come on, guys. Who is he lying to? See, Pam M asked a good question. Now, some of this we're gonna have to work together, y'all. Pam says, are these all names that went to the island on his plane, or are some of the names associated in New York City or Palm Beach? Are they all guilty? See, Pam. Now you sound like me. I'm trying to be reasonable. I don't want to help people get out of I don't want people to walk away from their responsibilities. And I'm not trying to say people can't be held accountable. But I don't know the answer to that question. So being who I am, I got to be true to myself. I can't just say everybody did this shit because I don't know. Get what I'm saying? But if Prince Andrew paid somebody $16 million, he did something. He did something. Wolfpack Facts. There it is. Wolfpack Facts. Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. These people crazy. Linwood Bryan said investigative journalism is dead in the United States. Nigel Green is in the house. Tony 45, a sitting president can release at any time earlier than 50 years. See, there it is. Do tell. Stay safe, Brother Tim, I will. Samantha, thank you. The appetite was there and the wonder who will fill it. There it goes, Bruce Newsom. That's what I'm talking about, Bruce. That's what I'm talking about. That's the point. See, one of the things that both political parties like to do, and don't tell me this ain't political, because everything's political, okay? Everything is used by politicians all the time. Come on now, say that with me, man. Everything is used by politicians all the time. Same thing in the media game. Everything is used by media, journalists, media all the time. That's how the game works. One of the beautiful things about being in the media business is that there's no shortage of different things to do. It's always going to keep going. I'll be long gone and news will keep going. All right, so there's always going to be more to talk about, more information to share. There's always going to be something happening in the world. The only strength that any of us have is who's a truth teller and who's not. Who's going to do their job, who's not going to do their job, and are you going to be on point? That's all. But remember, once again, all things are political. There's likely nothing really incriminating, just names, no behaviors. Some folks would try to make something of the names, but without specific allegations or claims made by victims, it's speculation. Well, we're going to go ahead and speculate because we want to go through the documents. Now, we could get funky, guys, and go through the actual testimony. But let's jump into a couple of links I have. Let's get together on the same page, folks. Let's do that. Here we go. Now let's see where we are here. I'll be looking at myself. Now I don't want us to be looking at myself. Let's go. Let's go here. No, that's not one different source. No, damn it, we got to get off this screen. Why are we on this screen, Johnson? Come on, Tim Black. Come on now. There goes my active window. Okay, now that my window's active, we're on the same page. Here we go. Now we're on the same page. So this is Axios. And I'm only on this page because I want to give people an overview of what's happening, guys. Let's give people an overview of what's cracking. Court filings from a lawsuit related to Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking conspiracy case were unsealed on Wednesday. The big picture, the documents feature roughly 150 people mentioned in previously redacted parts of the suit against Ghislaine Maxwell, who was sentenced last year to 20 years in prison on sex trafficking and other charges for helping Epstein abuse girls. Being named in the suit does not equate to being accused of wrongdoing. This is what my sister, I think it was Pam M, or one of my sisters on the chat just mentioned. Being named in the suit does not equate to being accused of wrongdoing. More Epstein-related documents are expected to be released on Thursday. Driving the news, Virginia Guief, and I hope I'm not getting that wrong, but I think I am, Virginia G, who accused Maxwell of facilitating her abuse, settled the suit in 2017, but the terms were not immediately made public. Judge Loretta Preska of the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of New York last month set a January 1st release date for the court docs to be unsealed in a civil case. So that's what we're going to be looking at, the civil docs, the unsealed court documents. Woo! So look, the names of several prominent figures appear in the documents. First name listed, former President Clinton. He's mentioned more than 50 times in the filings. Through the records, they do not indicate any evidence of illegality on Clinton's part, and his representatives said they did not object to the unsealing. Let's stop here for a second. Let's pump some brakes, y'all, because I got to say something about that. All right? Yeah. Let's do that. If Clinton were to try to seal the documents, that would make him look more guilty than anything else, wouldn't it? Ain't that like so? That's like you left your phone on the table and your wife picks it up and you like, give me that phone. Give me the phone. She's like, why you want the phone so bad for? Cat Williams' voice. Why you wanting the phone? Damn, so fast. Why are you running for the phone so fast? Somebody got something to hide, don't they? I smell a snake up in here. So if Bill Clinton would have, so that doesn't really mean nothing, right? To say I could have tried to seal the documents, but I didn't, don't mean nothing, because if he would have tried to seal the documents, that's just inviting more scrutiny and more speculation. All right, so I don't know about that. I don't know how far that really goes to do anything. What do you think? What do we think? Anybody in my comment section got a comment on that? Goodness gracious. Moonshadow Beam says a lot to this. Doreen says, look who owns the media. Larry Nero said, look how many they took off the list. They took some off the list? See, man, I don't know, man. I thought it was 150 names. And some names have been taken off the list? Jesus Christ. Who didn't go to Epstein Island? Who didn't get on the Loretta Express? Who didn't hang out with Epstein? Jesus Christ. All right, let's keep going, fam. Let's keep going. That's incriminating as hell. So go back to clips. I'm going to get better at this. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. A spokesperson for Clinton pointed Axios to a 2019 statement which said the former president had no knowledge of Epstein's terrible crimes, had not spoken to him for more than a decade, and had not visited Little St. James Island, Epstein's ranch in New Mexico, or his residence in Florida. I'm not stuck. This is for effect. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Now, this is probably why, excuse me. This is probably why the documents were released. All roads lead back to Trump. All roads lead back to Trump. Yeah, man. I think to try to stop Donald Trump from winning the election, that the Democrats would offer up Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, Obama. They would all offer up their firstborn to go work at the Epstein ranch if it was still in existence. In order to stop Trump, I think there's nothing the Democrats would not do. It is an obsession. All right. Former President Trump is mentioned in the documents, but no reference is made to any illicit behavior on his part. One witness called Epstein saying, "We call up Trump during a stop in Atlantic City. We're going to call up Trumpy Trump." Guys, that's really not incriminating. And that's what one of my people was saying. It's like, we're getting anything out of this? Prince Andrew appears in the newly released court documents, including a testimony from a witness who alleged the British prince put his hand on my breastises. She was 17 years old at the time. What is it? I don't want to go there. Let me not go there. Queen Elizabeth's second son has reportedly rejected allegations of wrongdoing. In regards to Epstein and previously denied G's Giffrey's accusations that Epstein arranged for him to abuse and rape her when she was 17 years old. The prince settled her lawsuit against him in 2022, but did not admit wrongdoing in the settlement, but paid $16 million. And if you ask me, if you settle a lawsuit for $16 million, if you say you did not admit wrongdoing by settling the lawsuit for $16 million, you just admitted the wrongdoing. You just admitted wrongdoing, man. Come on now. Who the hell pays $16 million for fun? I know it's not their money, really. But still. Come on, guys. Still. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, Johnson. Some of us were born at night, but not all of us were born last night. They did find a painting of Bill Clinton in a blue dress, believe it, at Epstein's mansion on the island. Wow. Elaine says Clinton is a known liar. Low quality content TV says, damn. I'm late. What's good, TV? Everything. Everything. You know, everything. David, just going to show you how prevalent their sickness is. Yes, that's David Monco do it. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We got more here. Michael Jackson and David Copperfield. They're among the celebrities whose witnesses said they met at Epstein's homes. Neither were accused of any wrongdoing. A publicist for Copperfield did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Man, we gotta say it, guys. Stephen Hawking. He's mentioned in an email in which Epstein told Maxwell she could offer a reward to friends for Gilfrey if they could disprove certain claims, including that the late physicist had taken part in an underage thing. There are no further references to Hawking in the documents, and no evidence that he did in fact take part in any illegal behavior. Look, guys, here we go. This is part of the thing, right? This is part of my thing. This is what I want to say. Look, we don't put anything past anyone for doing anything. We will scrutinize anyone on this list. The sensational nature of this list may lead some of us to not see the seriousness of what's being discussed. This is not funny. This is not a joke. What is alleged and what has been proven to be is the worst form of dehumanization, one of the worst forms of dehumanization that you could do to anyone, let alone children or teenagers. So I want to be clear, guys. We're not here to make fun. I could be vehement the entire time, right? I'm trying not to be the guy that just curses throughout the show, but what we're talking about here is serious business. So
Unknown caller.
So whether it's Dershowitz, whoever it is, serious business. All right, guys. Is there actual names in the document? See, the documents, these documents are unsealed court documents from the civil trial. So these are exhibits, these are transcripts from the court proceedings. And from those court proceedings, names came up. And when those names came up, when people say there's a list of names, from what I understand, look, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, right? There's a list of names. Those list of names are taken from the transcripts of the testimony that was given under oath at the civil proceedings. That's how I got it. Anybody, did I get that right? Chris Garrett, thank you. Hit the like button, guys. I always forget to say this. I'm not even looking out for my best interest. Guys, hit the like and hit the share button. Hit the like, hit the share, please. So to further clarify for my viewer, guy, to further clarify this, my understanding, based on what we read initially, is that these are civil lawsuit court documents from transcripts of what took place in the courtroom. And I'm thinking there's also exhibits. It looked like exhibits when I thumbed through it. So that's what it is. The names were extracted from those transcripts. I have not seen the Epstein Black Book. That I haven't seen. Anybody know? That's what I'm saying, but I haven't seen it. Does anyone know has anyone seen the actual Black Book? Has the actual Black Book been released yet? My understanding is what's been released is not that. What we're looking at, what I'm reading from, are the civil lawsuit minutes, the transcripts from the case, okay? You're right, EYM. My understanding is he did have a Black Book. I don't know what's in the Black Book. Is it just going to be a phone number? And from the phone number, we assume that means this? Or will there be something coded? EYM says NYPD has the list in the laptop. I don't know if that's been released yet. But remember, more releases are coming. Let me keep going, guys. I'm getting sidetracked. My bad. But more releases are coming, okay? So let's get back to this. My bad, guys. This is serious stuff. This is so serious. Alan Dershowitz, who helped disgraced financier Epstein get a sweetheart plea deal, features prominently in the filings which predate a lawsuit in which Giuffre alleged she was trafficked to him. She withdrew it in 2022, saying she may have made a mistake in identifying him. Dershowitz welcomed the release of the filings on Wednesday. He welcomed. All right, guys. See, this is right here. This is it, guys. We got to say this, too. Dershowitz is a scumbag, okay? He got Epstein. See, a lot of people don't like Dershowitz for a number of reasons. Not just for his lying and denying of what's happening in Israel, but also for he's always done that. But also for this. He got Epstein. The true focus of the lawsuit, the true focus of what we're discussing today is Jeffrey Epstein. He got Epstein a sweetheart deal. He had no problems representing a guy who was the mastermind behind these acts. Or how to put this? I don't want to put it all on Epstein. I don't want us to pretend. I don't want us to fall into this thing that mainstream media wants us to fall into, where Epstein bad. Because they like doing it. They like making one guy the face of evil. Sort of like they do Trump. Orange man bad. Yeah? And then nobody else is accountable for anything. Democrats could do whatever they want because they're only responding to Orange Man bad. See, and everything gets rolled up into Orange Man Bad. They're trying to do that with Epstein. We're not going to let them do it because we're too smart for that. We know damn well nothing that Epstein was trying to do or record, right? I don't think he forced any of the people that participated, other than the people other than the underage girls, right? Coerced, intimidated, fooled, talked into, whatever, bribed, whatever that is. But anybody that was at that island that participated, who's a grown-ass adult, those people no gun was put to their head to do anything that they did, okay? And this guy Dershowitz said, hey, release the documents. I'm good. Once again, that doesn't move me, okay? Because what you gonna say? Hey, please don't release the documents. Ah! See, saying that only makes you look more guilty. So, saying, okay, release the documents, I don't care. You know, that doesn't change anything for us. Well, it doesn't change anything for me. Wow. There's a lot going on, guys. A lot going on. Let's keep going. My bad. Let's keep going. Tim Black, you got a lot to get through. You ain't going to never get through this. If the rate is which you're going, brother. Jean-Luc Brunel, the former modeling agent and longtime Epstein associate who was found in a cell in France in 2022 while facing charges, which he denied over his alleged participation. Minors appears in several of the documents. Last month, context. Last month, Prescott ordered most of the material within 187 entries listed under the pseudonym J. Doe to be released after January 1st, regard to the suit. I read that really clumsily. Did that make sense? Last month, Prescott ordered most of the material within 187 entries listed under the pseudonym J. Doe be released after January 1st in regard to the suit. Between the lines, the court issued an order earlier on Wednesday extending the anonymity of two of the Does. Okay. So we got some John Does or J. Does who we don't know who they are. Doe 107 has until January 22nd to submit support that revealing her name would bring her physical harm. Doe 110's inquiry is under review by the court. Okay, so these are just footnotes about the context of the documents themselves if you go through the actual documents, okay? Go through the actual documents. All right. Now, I want to pull up the next. I got more for us, guys. Folks, I have more. The second part, the second link is the actual names. I think it's the actual names. Okay, so we want to go through those actual names one by one. Yeah. How we doing here? 41 minutes in? Okay, we're doing good. We're doing excellent. Comment section, before we go to the next part, the second part of the live stream, which is, do I have it here? Let's see what it's called. I have a name for it. Here's my list of names. My list of names is the second part. Before we go to the second part of the live stream, guys, will we go over just the list of names? Mallow Factor says Dirty Dershowitz, and I'm gonna call you Dirty Dershowitz. Dirty Dershowitz says, yeah, I was there, I got a massage, but you know. So Dershowitz says he was there, he got a massage, but he kept his pants on. Who believes that Dershowitz was there, got a massage, and kept his pants on? I want to know who believes Dershowitz was there, he got a massage, but he kept his pants on. I want to know who believes that. Do I have people here that actually believe that? That's like somebody saying they went to a strip club, the women were there, but they didn't look at them. There was a part of the Dave Chappelle special on Netflix, his latest special, where he joked about that the same way. That's exactly what he's saying. Like, I don't go to the strip club for the woman. I go there for the music. Come on, I go there for the music. Sometimes I read a book. I get a front row seat and I read a book. Same thing applies to Dirty Dershowitz here, who says he went to the island. He took a plane to an island to get a massage with all his clothes on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Does anybody believe that? Guys, Mark says, smoke weed and didn't inhale. Give it up for that. Why smoke it? Why smoke it? Why get a massage? Why get a massage? See, that makes them look guilty. See, stuff like this makes you look more guilty, right? Just say nothing happened. I got a regular massage like regular people do. But when you say, hey, I was clothed, I had clothes on. Doesn't everybody, when they go, put on the robe thing, put the towel on? Like, in that purpose, it's like if you got clothes on, then that take away from it? I'm just saying, guys, Dirty Dershowitz is lying. Sounds like he's lying, allegedly. I'm alleging that it's possible he may not be telling the full truth. I feel this way. I have no proof. I could be wrong. He sounds like he's lying. Dirty Dershowitz sounds like a liar here. He really wanted the papers to come out. He's holding a watch party on his YouTube channel. Curry Fia. Oh, Kuro Fire says, I'm an inspiration. Nah, man, y'all the inspiration. Y'all inspire me. Y'all keep me going. And at a time like this in my life, being distracted helps. I need all the distractions I can get. We're not going to talk about why, but just to say, right about now, I need all the distractions I can get. All the distractions I can get. We're about to go, guys, to the second part, is where we go through the list of names. Before I go to the list of names, though, I'm going to take a little quick break. Don't leave, guys. I'm going to play a clip. I'm going to come right back. I'm going to do what I need to do. I don't need to go further into that. We're going to come back. We're going to go into the second, which is the most important part, because it's going to be the names, Johnson. We're going to talk about the names that are listed here. All right? So be right back, and I'll see you soon. Let's do it. I'm excited to give you something brand new to start out your 2024, folks. My name is Tim Black, and I got a great series that I'm unfolding for you right now. The name of that series is 100 Days of Exposing 100 Democrats. Whoa. Hold on, guys. My bad. Edit. There's no way that I could do a 100-day challenge, right? Talking about just politicians. I'd fall asleep. I know you would too. Who the hell knows 100 Democrats? Politicians. But we do know 100 Democrats and notable people. And there's a lot of people that are Democrats that we're going to be able to expose. So, edit, guys. Politicians, influencers, stars, celebrities, all the Democrats. We're exposing them. Yeah. This has got interesting, right? Huh? You like it, don't you? You feeling me, right? I'm going to show you what's corrupt about it, what makes them a sellout, what is wrong with their policy positions. I'm going to show you the ins and outs, the controversial points. Together, we're going to uncover what there is to know about these Democratic politicians and expose them for what they are. You like that? That sound like something you're into? Perfect. 100 Democrats exposed in 100 days, only here on the Tim Black Show exclusive. Click the link in the description below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a member of the show at jointimblack.com. Do it today. And remember, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. We back in the house. Give it up for that. Let's go to the second part of the show. And let's get to these names. As promised. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Booyah. That's not it. What happened to that? Did I? Come on, Johnson. Oh, okay, here we go. Take your time, Tim Black. There we go. Looks good. Okay, I got us now. Check it out, guys. Let's go to clips. Now, what I don't want, I hope it's not playing this guy talking. Let's switch mics. All right, we good? We good on the microphone? We good on the mic. Okay, here we are. The Epstein list. So this guy, shut up, guy. Good. The Epstein list, the full list of names revealed in unsealed court documents, court records so far. Okay. Just make sure we're all here. We're on the same page, Johnson. Yeah, we're on the same page, Tim Black. We're doing what we're doing, Tim Black. Keep it going, Tim Black. We love what you're doing, Tim Black. Let the names begin, says Enlighten 5457. Let's see, guys. Let's get some context. Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton are among 100 different people named in newly published legal documents linked to the P-Dog, Jeff Epstein. The disclosure of the first batch of court files include the names of victims, friends, and associates of the offender and Ghislaine Maxwell, although many others will have no direct link to Epstein. The millionaire financier who socialized with royalty and celebrities was accused of running a large network of underage girls while awaiting a trial. He killed himself in his jail cell in 2019. The legal documents relate to a defamation lawsuit brought against Maxwell in 2015 and were published under a judge's order on Wednesday. More set to be released in the coming days. Inclusion of the names does not indicate any wrongdoing related to Epstein or anyone else. Prince Andrew is included with the legal papers, including previously reported accusation he groped Johanna Joburg, a claim he denies. Former U.S. President Bill Clinton of wrongdoing, President Clinton and Donald Trump are also named, with neither accused of wrongdoing. Judges, court staff, and legal representatives are not included. Here goes the list of names, guys. Andrew Albert Christine Edwards, Prince Andrew. James Michael Ostrich, Eva Anderson, Juan and Maria Alessi, husband and wife working at Epstein's home in Florida. Janus Benesic, Victoria Bean, Rebecca Boylan, Dana Burns, Jean-Luc Brunel, Kate Blanchett, Naomi Campbell, Sharon Churchill, Bill Clinton, David Copperfield, John Connolly, and he a comedian. Alan Dershowitz, Mona Devonshire, treated Virginia Roberts, Dr. Chris Donahue, treated Virginia Roberts, Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, Glenn and Eva Dublin, Ron Eppinger, Daniel Estes, Anna Farmer, Louis Free, Alexandria Fouquet, Frederick Fouquet, Jojo Fantanella, Cristo Figueroa, Tony Figueroa, Eric Ganny, Meg Garvin, Sheridan Gibson Boutte, Ross Gow, which is Maxwell's press agent, Al Gore, Al Gore. Hold on, man. 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 Al Gore. Al Gore. Guys, hold on. Al Gore. I can't get past Al Gore. I got Al Gore stuck in my throat. I can't get past Al Gore. Al Gore. I can't get past that. We got to talk about it. Folks, it's Al Gore was at Epstein's Island. What about Tipper? What about Tipper? Well, you know what, that makes sense. If Bill went, come on, Tim, it's an inconvenient truth. My dog. Jamonim, the Jamonim, 93. Let me tell y'all something. See. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the list, but I got to say this. Let's go. Let's mic this up. Look, guys. Look. Part of the reason why I'm doing this new survey is called 100 Democrats in 100 Days, exposing 100 Democrats in 100 days, is because a lot of people think the Democratic Party are good people. I said a lot of people have the misconception that because people got a D next to their name, that they are dirty scumbags. Okay? And part of the reason why I'm doing 100 Democrats, exposing 100 Democrats in 100 days, and that's going to include politicians and spokesmodels and who call themselves news reporters and journalists. It's going to include talk show hosts. Think of all these people, Hollywood celebrities, like some of them that are on this list. The reason why I'm doing it is because some of us have lied to ourselves or been fooled, who've been fooled into believing that these people are good people. And that ain't necessarily so. So it lines up perfectly with what we're doing today. Because these names, these people are supposed to be the good people. These are the people that say, save the whales, don't litter. We hate war. But, Gaza's okay. War that all day. These are the same people that say, they're the good ones. Who cry and whine, on cue, and do a good job of it too. But then you're going to go to Epstein's Island and do who knows what with who knows what. And if you're there and you saw something, see, it's not just, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say, hey man, I ain't do nothing. I said I ain't do nothing. Did you see something? And I'm sure they're going to deny that too. My thing is this, even if you didn't do anything, but we know what was going on in the island, people are not going to be able to pretend that nothing went on. We know stuff went on. There's a fact something went on. We already know that. And what people are going to try to tell me is these 100 people are going to try to say they had no idea nothing went on in this place. When they went there, nothing happened. And what I'm saying is if they came back and they didn't blow the whistle, If they came back, if they went to the Epstein Island and they witnessed stuff, which I gotta believe, even if they want to deny and say they didn't take part of it, they had to see something. Somebody saw something, and why weren't they saying something? And that's the part I want to get to. And that's what I'm trying to say, folks. At the end of the day, this is not just about Epstein. This is about all of them, because Epstein was just a conduit for them to be able to do what they wanted to do. None of them were forced to be there. And if they didn't come forward and call 911 or tell somebody about what was happening to these young people there, then they're part of the problem. They are just as bad as Epstein, or close to it. They are guilty. They have it on their hands too. And that's all I'm saying, folks. So part of me trying to uncover the dirty dealings of the Democratic Party is that people falsely believe that these people with these personas of graciousness, of altruistics, of philanthropy, of democratic liberalism, liberal, whatever. Some of them even call themselves progressive, but they took their asses to Epstein Island. And let me tell you, whatever they did there was not progressive, or what they witnessed being done there was not progressive. These are not something where these are facts. Ain't nobody making this shit up. There are bad things that happen there. Bad, very bad things happen there. And for you to go there and then not go back to the police or go to the FBI or go to somebody and say something, you should be held accountable for that. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I'm trying to expose them. Because I don't like a lying liar. Kelly, it's quite, what Kelly said. Let's go to Kelly real quick, guys. Kelly says it's quite extraordinary how Epstein was able to entrap the smartest and most brightest, like Bill Gates. Bill Gates is on this list? Hawking, Alan Dershowitz, as well as the most obviously corrupt and incompetent of the elites. Real sleazy bunch. Thank you for supporting this channel, Kelly. Yeah. What he did was, he caught them doing what they were already doing. How else do you catch somebody doing something? You know they're gonna do it. You know when the cops put you in a sting, right? I can see if it's an open sting. Let's see who goes in this store. But if they have a sting where you're gonna be going to a place that you gotta travel to get to, you can't get there and say, I just accidentally ended up here. It takes too much effort to get to the island for you to act like you just happened to wander in, okay? I just came here to buy some pickles. We don't sell pickles, mofo. We got little girls here. You understand what I'm saying? So, you get where I'm coming from. Sorry, give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. It's hitting home for me right now. This is hitting home for me. All right. Obama's mysterious hot dog and pizza purchase. Lord have mercy. All right, let me get back to what I'm doing, man. Keeps me on point because I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off to the highest of pissed offtivity. Back to these damn names. We left off at Al Gore. Al Gore! Fred Graff, Robert Giuffre, Philip Guderian, Alexandra Hall, Dr. Carol Hayek, Dr. John Harris, who treated Virginia Roberts, Joanna Harrison, Shannon Harrison, Stephen Hawking, Victoria Hazel, Brittany Henderson, Brett Jaffe, Michael Jackson, Forrest Jones. Why is my page hung up? Why is my page hung up right now? Come on, guys. Act right. I said act right. Oh, come on, man. Forrest Jones, Sarah Cullen, Epstein's former assistant, Carl Kess, Dr. Karen Kudikoff, Paul Lavery, Stephen Olson, Dr. Stephen Olson, Stephen Kaufman, Wendy Lee, Dr. Judith Lightfoot, Peter Listerman, Tom Lyons, Dr. Darshane Majiliana, Nadia Marcinkova, Bob Meister, Jamie Mellinson, Lynn Miller, Marvin Minsky, Donald Morrell, David Mullen, David Knorr, Joe Pagano. Why does that name sound familiar? Joe Pagano. May Paluga, Stanley Pottinger, Tom Pritzker, Detective Joe Ricari, Chief Michael Ryder. These are people that investigated reports of abuse against children by Epstein, responsible for investigation of abuse against children by Epstein. Bill Richardson. Ronaldo and Deborah Rizzo. Bill Richardson, scumbag galore. There's a lot about him out there, isn't there? Ronaldo and Deborah Rizzo, Sky Roberts, Kimberly Roberts, Lynn Roberts, the Roberts, Virginia Roberts, known as Virginia Roberts Guerre, accused Prince Andrew of assault. Haley Robson, Dave Rogers, Alfredo Rodriguez, Scott Ralston for Sawyer, Doug Schutel, Johanna Joyberg claims she was assaulted, abused while underage by Epstein, also claimed Prince Andrews. Kevin Spacey, Cecilia Stein, Marianne Strong, Mark Tafoya, Emily Taylor, Brett Tyndall, Kevin Thompson, Ed Tuttle, Donald Trump, Lex Wessner, Crescinda Valdez, Emma Vagan, Jonathan Valadares, Christina Venero, licensed massage therapist, Maritza Vasquez, Dr. Wawa, treated Virginia Roberts, Vicky Ward, Jared Weisfield, Sharon White, Courtney Wild, and Bruce Willis. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. Bruce Willis. So we got a lot of these people. So Jesus. Where's my damn coffee, man? Here it is. Chai says, what happened to Bill Clinton's and Al Gore's security detail, Secret Service detail while they were on the island? Good question. Who were the parents of the children? I mean, really. Where and who were the parents of the children? Good question, Oz. Exactly, 100, Christina Strata. La Rosalind says nobody believes they didn't do anything on that island. La Rosaline says nobody believes they didn't do anything on the island. Epstein had already been charged as an offender when some of them went to the island. You don't go to that island and talk about hockey. I love it. People knew they were going there. People knew that they were going to that island to be P-Dogs. Furthermore, some of them were pointing finger at Michael Jackson while they were loitering on the island. Folks, hawking. Damn. And see, that's just the thing, guys. That's just the thing I want to point out. That's what I want to point out. There is nothing that someone can do that absolves them and makes it impossible to do something else. Okay? And it works both ways. Here we go. Here goes a good point. Come on, guys. This is why you come to the Tim Black Show. There's nothing that you can do good that inoculates you from doing something bad. You can also, so people there are many shades of gray. All right? It doesn't mean someone did something bad, but don't tell me just because somebody is a Democrat or that somebody was played at a part in a movie or sang a song you liked or grew up royalty or whatever, doesn't mean they're incapable of doing something horrifically degenerate. Okay? And it works the other way too. Just because you have a checkered past, or just because you have a warped sense of whatever, or you make mistakes, or you believe dumb things, you could be a flat earther and be the most beautiful, most gracious person on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? You could also be a moron and still have core decencies. See, one of the problems that I'm having, and it's bad, man. It's bad. I have some people that I'm trying to persuade to understand 2 + 2 = 4 only in numbers, not in people. A person can be an idiot, a moron, have made mistakes, be impolite in certain ways, but still turn around and be a good person that does something that you admire. And it works the other way too. Okay, so this list hopefully is opening up eyes. I didn't expect to see Bruce Willis' name on the list. Hell, I listened to Cat Williams yesterday on the Shannon Sharp podcast, Club Shay Shay. And Cat Williams said some things that I don't think he was lying about that made some people look very bad that I respected. And he got me thinking, like, hey, maybe I don't know everything. I know I don't know everything. What I'm saying is, don't make assumptions about people and always be prepared to have your assumptions challenged. That's all I'm saying. So the names on this list, once again, the list, they say names are alleged. I mean, the names are not alleged. I'm sorry. Just being on a list does not mean wrongdoing automatically. But come on, guys, I got to say this one more time. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm sorry. If you go to the liquor store, you went there to get some alcohol. And if you didn't go there to get alcohol, don't tell me you didn't see people getting alcohol. Because that's what the liquor store is for. The liquor store is not a bakery. It's not a circus. It's a liquor store. They sell alcohol there. And the people that go to the liquor store are people that typically want to purchase alcohol or alcohol-related stuff. Cigarettes, booze, beer, wine, spirits. You can't then say, I don't know why. I needed to put some air on my tires. So we already know what the defenses are going to be. The defense is going to be, hey, I had no idea what was going on. And that particular day that I went, nothing happened. We already know what's going to happen. Jonas said there's a lot of names who are doctors. There's a lot of doctors on that list. I'm going to pet that dog. Don't pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? Let me pet that dog. Gonna pet that dog. You know, I make a lot of this, but this is actually very disgusting what's happening here. Remember, the names on that list, if what we're thinking is true, we could be wrong, guys. We got some people that did some very horrific things. If we're right, if this list is actually people doing things. Once again, to get the full context, we'd have to go through the court documents. And I got it. It just, Jesus. I'm going to see if I got it. Because we're here. I said we already here, right? Everyone's here. I saved it. I got a PDF of the entire thing. Right? We got a PDF of the entire thing. All right, guys. So here goes a surprise bonus portion. Do you want to go through the PDF? Who wants to go through the PDF? It's a lot of work, but we can do it. I don't know how far we're going to get. It's 94 pages. But I'm thinking like we almost have to, because if I'm going through and I'm listing names, I don't know the context of how that name appeared on that list. Remember, these are not lists. This is not a list of black book names. These are a list of names that came up during the civil trial in the court transcripts. So if I did that part, is it incumbent on me to now go through the PDF of the actual transcripts and try to read the context in which the names are mentioned? I know I'm kind of answering my own question, ain't I? Kevin Spacey. Cat Williams shot bang bang and Uncle Shay couldn't stop him from throwing shade. You're right, Eileen. Doctors and medical assistants for adults and children. True. Go through the PDF, says Iron Man Oz. Creative Experiment says, no one goes to someone's private island for dinner. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm going to go get that PDF. I'll be right back. Part 3, bonus part 3. Iron Man Oz. You win, Iron Man Oz. We got to go through the PDF. All right, guys. So I'm going to go get the PDF. I'm going to come right back, and we'll do it, Johnson, because that's who we are. I'm excited to give you something brand new. I'm excited to give you something brand new to start out your 2024, folks. My name is Tim Black, and I got a great series that I'm unfolding for you right now. The name of that series is 100 Days of Exposing 100 Democrats. Whoa. Hold up, guys. My bad. Edit. There's no way that I could do a 100-day challenge, right? Talking about just politicians. I'd fall asleep. I know you would too. Who the hell knows 100 Democrats? Politicians. But we do know 100 Democrats and notable people. And there's a lot of people that are Democrats that we're going to be able to expose. So, edit, guys. Politicians, influencers, stars, celebrities, all the Democrats. We're exposing them. Yeah. This has got interesting, right? Huh? You like it, don't you? You feeling me, right? I'm going to show you what's corrupt about it, what makes them a sellout, what is wrong with their policy positions. I'm going to show you the ins and outs, the controversial points. Together, we're going to uncover what there is to know about these Democratic politicians and expose them for what they are. You like that? That sound like something you're into? Perfect. 100 Democrats exposed in 100 days, only here on the Tim Black Show exclusive. Click the link in the description below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Become a member of the show at jointimblack.com. Do it today. And remember, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. All right. Okay, we are back, guys. We are back. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. This is the bonus section of the show. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad for a one-man show, are we? We're doing all right. Doing okay. We got visuals. We got sound. All right, so now we want to go through the part where we want to go through and we want to look at the actual court documents, okay? Let's see if we can do this. I don't know how to open a PDF exactly. I'm sure we'll figure it out. First thing I need to do is I need to open the PDF and I send it to myself. So let's go to the place where I sent it. So let's do this. Let's jump back here to CAMS. Let's go back here. And while I'm loading this up, because I don't want you to see what's in my email box, Epstein. How do we see? Let's go here. That's there. Okay. Where's this downloading to? Okay, here. Let's go back to... I'm excited to give you something brand new. Get out of here. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Go back here. Screw that. Let's come out of here. Perfect. Let's go back to here. Then we go back to, so that's there. We got it in documents. Then we got it in downloads. Now that we got it downloaded, go here. Let's see if we can open it up. It's a media source, PDF. Let's see if it'll read it. Downloads. Okay. Media sources for video files, Tim Black. So that's not going to work. Let's go to window capture. And let's go here to, let's open it. It's there. Let's go here. Got it. Got it, guys. We made it. All right, all right. Thank you for your patience. Oh, okay. Thanks, Oz. I opened it up locally. And yeah, we'll just do that. How about that? Good enough. That's what we'll do. And let's do this. So now all I have to do is find that. Got a lot of shit open here. Not that. There it is. Okay. I'm hoping that this is moving here. Okay, so the first document, this is just the case number. Okay. Guilfrey versus Maxwell. That's the case, okay? So this is the civil case. Can we get a zoom a little bit here? Can we zoom a little bit, Tim? Here we go. No, that's search. I don't know. I'm tripping. Full PDF screen. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, good enough. Exhibit 4. Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell to somebody. This is back to 2015. We're not going to do that. Plaintiff's motion to compel defendant to answer deposition. Question sealed. These are more documents here. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Mr. Pagalucci, object to the form foundation. Objection. This is everything, God. Defendant's participation in massages. Okay, here we go. We're getting good. Okay, here we go. Have you ever given Epstein a massage? Now, this is question to Mr. Pagalucci.
Unknown caller.
Damn it. Have you ever given Epstein a massage? He responds, object to the form foundation, and I'm going to instruct you not to answer the question. Okay, so that's a lawyer. Miss McCauley, you can instruct her to not answer. I guess that's a judge. I disagree, and you understand. Okay, so did you ever participate from the time period of 92 to 2009? Did you ever participate in a massage with Jeffrey Epstein and another female? Then objections. Mr. McCauley, the case involves trafficking. I'm instructing her not to answer. Then we will be back here again. Okay, so it looks like they just pleaded the fifth and would not let her answer any questions. And it says, defendant's participation in massages with Epstein is a central part of the case. Miss Giuffre has explained that during her first encounter with Jeffrey Epstein, it was defendant who provided instruction on how to do it, how to turn the massage into an event. Obviously, proof that defendant had previously massaged Epstein, including massages with a component of sex, would provide important corroboration for Ms. Giuffre. Okay. So they're trying to... Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can read this, Johnson. Jesus Christ, Johnson. This is very graphic. Jesus Christ, I don't know if we can go through this. It's very graphic stuff in that document. Hit the 3 dots in the corner to make it bigger. Okay, guys, I will do that. My brother, or my sister, whoever that is. And see, there, thank you. I appreciate you. Give it up for my person who hooked me up, man. Give it up for my friend. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. What I'm telling you is that there is a lot of stuff in here that I don't know if I could read this on YouTube or Facebook. I think we're live on Facebook as well. What's up, Facebook? It says, while Epstein himself might also provide answers to these questions, it appears likely that he will assert his Fifth Amendment privilege regarding his activities. According to Ms. Giuffre, must pursue questioning of Maxwell to obtain information on this subject. Here again, information about Epstein's idiosyncrasies will provide corroboration to Ms. Giuffre's testimony that she had interactions of an identical nature with Epstein. These refusals are not an isolated incident. Instead, similar refusals to answer questions occurred repeatedly throughout the deposition. Okay, guys, one of the things I'm seeing here, oh, damn it. Let me jump back here, guys. My bad. I wanted you to see this. Okay, check this out. Let me go back over this part one more time. This is a very important part. While Epstein himself might also provide an answer to these questions, it appears likely that he will assert his Fifth Amendment privilege regarding his activities. Accordingly, Ms. Giuffre must pursue questioning of Maxwell to obtain information on this subject. Here again, information about Epstein's sex idiosyncrasies will provide important corroboration to Ms. Giuffre's testimony that she had interactions of an identical nature with Epstein. These refusals are not an isolated incident. Instead, similar refusals to answer questions occurred repeatedly throughout the deposition. So the court should compel defendant to answer all questions, in addition to specific points made above the big picture. Here reveals how vital such discovery is. At the core of Ms. Giuffre's allegations is the allegation that the defendant lured her into a sexual situation with her offer of a job making money as a massage therapist, that Epstein always habitually tried to turn massages into something else. That was his modus operandi and plan all along, and that Maxwell recruited females from an ostensibly proper position, such as therapeutic masseuse, with knowledge that the intent was for that person will be pressured to provide acts gratification to Epstein. As a result, Epstein's use of massages for X purposes is a central part of this case. Defendant's role in those massages and knowledge of the purpose of those massages is a critical piece of evidence showing her state of mind when she attacked Ms. Giuffre's assertions is entirely untrue. This goes on and on and on. Here goes a question. Did the pay for massage therapists vary on what acts were performed? No, it varied depending on how much time. Some massage therapists charge more, and some charge less. Jesus. This is horrible stuff, man. Let's see if we can get to the part where people are testifying. Okay? That's a deposition. Certificate of service. Exhibit 4. They videotaped this deposition. Attorneys for the plaintiff were there. Jesus Christ. Folks, this is line per line per line per line. Okay. But I think it's interesting here I want to point this out. Page 60. She was tasked to answer questions. Did you ever ask her to rub Jeffrey's feet? So Q is Ghislaine Maxwell. This is her deposition. Okay? And they're asking Miss Maxwell, what'd you do? What'd you tell this young lady to do? Okay? So that's the context of where we are. And the question is, she was tasked to answer telephones. Did you ever ask her to rub Jeffrey's feet? Lawyer objects. I believe that I have read that, but I don't have any memory of it. Did you ever tell Johanna that she would get extra money if she provided Jeffrey massages? I was always happy to give career advice to people, and I think that becoming somebody in the healthcare profession, either exercise instructor or nutritionist or professional massage therapist, is an excellent job opportunity. Hourly wages are around $7, $8, or $9 as a professional healthcare provider. You can earn somewhere between this we have established $100 to $200 and be able to travel and have a job that pays is a wonderful job opportunity. So in the context of advising people for opportunities for work, it's possible that I would have said that she could explore that as an option. Did you tell her she would get extra money if she massaged Jeffrey? I'm just saying I cannot recall the exact conversation. I get career advice, and I've done that. Did you ever have Johanna massage you? She said, I did. How many times? I don't recall. Was there X involved? No. Did you ever instruct Johanna to massage Glenn Dubbin? I don't believe I have no recollection of it. Did you ever have X contact with Johanna? Then they got objections. Anything that involves consensual X on your part, I'm instructing you not to answer. Did you ever have contact with Johanna? She's an adult. I'm asking you, did you ever have contact with Johanna? Did you ever have contact with Johanna? There was not consensual on Johanna's part. She said, I never had non-consensual sex with anybody. Not Andy Farmer. I just testified I never had non-consensual with anybody ever, at any time, at any place, at any time with anybody. Woo, folks. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all sure y'all want to see this? I mean, hear it. There are tapes, though. There are tapes. For the record, they have to have tapes of this. So I'm going to keep scrolling down. I'm going to see if I get to something in a courtroom. These are depositions. There's a lot of lawyers saying don't answer, and a lot of questions but no answers. So I don't know if I'm just going to keep going. Let's just keep going, guys. All right. So Mr. Pagliuca is the attorney for Geary. Wow, okay. There's a lot here, folks. What can I tell you? There's definitely a lot here. A lot of objections. Jesus Christ. Did you have contact with her in the presence of anybody other than Jeffrey Epstein? How many massages did you receive from Johanna? I really don't recall, but a fair amount. Did the massages involve X? Have you ever engaged with X with any female? And she keeps getting instructed not to answer. I want the record to reflect that Ms. Maxwell's attorneys directed her not to answer the series of questions. And it's just more of that. Okay, composite exhibit A. Here we go. Here goes this section. Now this is questions about people under the age of 18 at Epstein's home. Jesus. All right. I'm gonna tread lightly, and I'm gonna retain the right to skip stuff. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay. So they're asking a question. You could answer. I have not any idea exactly the youngest adult employees that I hired for Jeffrey. When you say adult employee, did you ever hire someone that was under the age of 18? Never. Did you ever bring someone who was invite someone under the age of 18 to Jeffrey's home? Any of his homes? Mr. Pagliuca objects to the form foundation. Can you repeat the question? Question. Did you ever invite anybody who was under the age of 18 to Jeffrey's home? Same objections. Here goes the answer. I have a number of friends that have children and friends of mine that have kids, and in an invitation of my friends and their kids, I'm sure I may have invited some of my friends' kids to come. Anybody that's not a friend of yours. Questions about meeting the plaintiff and massages with the plaintiff. Jesus, man. I need a scroll button. There's so much here, guys. Let's jump. This is Exhibit C. Here we go. I've got an exhibit here that may give us a little bit more. Here goes case number, document 1320-A, page 2 of 12. This is plaintiff's non-redacted motion for leave to serve 3 deposition subpoenas by means other than personal service. Plaintiff Virginia Giuffre, by and through her undersigned counsel, hereby files this motion for leave to serve 3 deposition subpoenas to means other than personal service. I don't even know what that is. But they give the background. This is the part. This is serious stuff, okay? This is serious stuff. At the heart of this case lies Ms. Giuffre's allegations that she was abused by Jeffrey Epstein and the defendant. Ms. Giuffre is also alleged that Epstein and the defendant were aided by others who played key roles in the trafficking organization, including Sarah Kellen and Nadia Marcinkova. The defendant has called Giuffre a liar, and Ms. Giuffre is now in the process of assembling testimony and evidence to prove the truth of her allegations. Apart from the defendant in the case, Jeffrey Epstein is the most important person for Ms. Giuffre to depose. It was Epstein who gave the directions to Maxwell to corrupt Ms. Giuffre and to bring her to Epstein's mansions to be abused. At several points during her recent deposition, Ms. Maxwell refused to answer Ms. Giuffre's questions about Epstein, but instead told her she would go ask Epstein about the subject. At several points during her recent deposition, Ms. Maxwell refused to answer Giuffre's questions about Epstein, but instead told her she should ask Epstein about the subject. I just said that, Tim. Was it Jeffrey's preference to start a massage with X? I think you should ask Jeffrey. So would Miss Giuffre be brought on trips that were for the purpose of work in decorating the house? Jesus. All right, this is just too much, guys. Where the names at? Shit. All right. Okay. All right, there's here goes some names, Johnson. Okay. It's in some of this stuff. See, here goes the part. Now, this goes to what Dershowitz said. Dershowitz said, hey, I got a massage, I was dressed. Or I had clothes on. And we have a question and answer session. I don't know exactly who the witness is, but they explain how they did massages. Okay? So, Dershowitz, okay. Let's just pick up where we picked up. Okay, so we're on page, I don't know what page we're on, but we're in here. Ghislaine, it appears to me that she worked for Ghislaine. Ghislaine sort of told her that for what to do and where to go. I believe you mentioned she called her slave. She did, but it was in a joking way. But she said, yes, that's my slave. You did not see her in any type of slavery situation. That didn't change or anything of that sort. No. So tell me what you remember about the second time you went. The third time. I'm sorry, you're right, the third time. The second time you went to work, but the third time you were there. Correct. So I was escorted up to the bathroom, which is 99% of the massages. 99% of the massages happen. That's where they happen, the bathroom. And Emma Taylor was there with me and Jeffrey. And I don't remember the order, but Emma was on the table at one point. She took all her clothes off. She got on the table. I remember thinking, okay, she's just going to strip naked and get on the table. Well, that's cool. We're cool. That's what we do. Jeffrey was showing me how to massage your body, and then I took my clothes off and got on the table, and then she showed me what it felt like with the belt, both of them. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, people. All right, guys. I don't think I could read more of that. Not that I'm a prude or anything, just because I think there's a term of service to be on the YouTube channel, and this is too graphic for YouTube. Too graphic, man. Let's just say, if you want here, you got a massage, you got a massage. All right? And anybody saying, oh, I went there, but I thought there was going to be lollipops and rainbows in the world of lollipops in the magical world of lollipops and rainbows and Elmo. You can't lie. I mean, you can lie, but ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. If you read that deposition for any length of time, as long as I did, you're gonna inevitably get to some parts that are gonna tell you a lot. Now remember, everybody in there is under oath. But I'm telling you, Johnson, Dershowitz is a liar. And if you say you went to the Epstein Island, you got a massage at the Epstein crib, the young ladies are saying how it went down, okay? They said exactly, that's what they're saying. Now, you're saying you don't believe them? That's one thing. But I don't see why they got to lie. But who knows? It just seemed damning to me, man. It's pretty damning. I mean, they talk very matter-of-factly about the state of people, and just the fact Dershowitz said, I kept my clothes on. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You're in a private place, in a bathroom, on an island. And from the notes, I stopped reading because the young lady said she took off her stuff. So we have both the masseuse and the person about to be massaged, both with no clothes on, and Epstein's in the room. And that's when I put my hand on my knife. Or that's when I pulled out my knife. You know what I'm saying? That's when I decided, far enough, Tim Black. This is not that type of channel. This is not what we do here. I know, hey, I'm sure the Pascal show will likely cover this. Shout out to Pascal over there. But this is not what I do. But I will say this. These people are scumbags. They are scumbags, okay? And I'm not going to just say, hey, if your name appeared on the list, then I can say it. I'm going to say it allegedly. It looks bad. It looks horrible. And if you read these court documents, folks, someone said they sent me the Dershowitz parts. DMs. And Mal, you're right, it is freedom of information, but what I'm saying is, we're on YouTube. You can read it at your leisure, but I can't read it to you on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Because it's disgusting, okay? They're under oath and they're telling you stuff that I'm not going to read. You get what I'm saying? And you understand, you get it. You get it. I'm sure you get it. I work really hard to build up this channel. I can't have it destroyed because I want to read creepy Epstein notes. You get what I'm saying? But what I can do, I can summarize and say what I just read. When you read it, you're going to be like, can't tell me ain't nothing going on. Too graphic. It's very basic, and I'm not even in there, you know? I'm at the appetizers. We're in the appetizer portion. I'm not even getting to the main course or the dessert. So nah, man, I already know where this is going. The lady said she's giving a massage. She was told to go and give a massage to this person, and then the person just takes off everything and lays down, and it's like, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, fine. And then they did some stuff. And look, we don't need to go further. You're not paying people exorbitant. You're paying people money to come here to give stuff, right? So, come on. And this is what I believe happened. I believe that Epstein's whole thing was, I do want to entrap you, right? Hey, you know, we got to come over, come to the island, chill out. We got beer, we got this, we got that, we got liquor, we got all the best food, we got all this and whatever. Do business, talk, shop, chill out, let your hair down. You get free massages and hors d'oeuvres or whatever. So that could get you in the door. And then it's like, hey, you know, the massages are, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Is it possible people could get lured into that and not know exactly how far things go? My thing is, once you find out, then what? That's my thing. Even if you say I didn't know when I went, how long can you use that? So it's people saying that, yeah, I jumped out. Hey, I want them to release the names. I want, people there whose names are on the list who are like, hey, no, I have no problem. Release my name. It's not like it's up to you. It's not up to you. I don't believe there's anybody whose name is on that list who really, truly wanted their name on that list. That's what I think. And I think anybody's like, oh, get the names, go ahead, list my name, fine. That's because their lawyers told them, you can't stop this from coming out. So the best thing to do is lean in, because it's coming out whether you want to or not. And if you attempt to block it, you're going to look worse than you look. So to not block it is a neutral position, and to be on the offensive would be to say, hey, yeah, I want you to let it out, like Dershowitz is doing. But then when you start throwing in extra information like, hey, I will close. Hey, I don't even like shellfish. That's when we know some funky stuff's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's what happened. I believe that's the case. And I believe that these documents are a hell of indicting. These documents are very, very serious, and they are very explicit. Okay, so I'm not saying people are incapable of lying. Nobody's incapable of lying. No one's incapable of lying, but what I'm saying is I don't believe that those are lies. That's all. Patty P said, I don't expect you to read it all. Blackmail straight up, exactly. Blackmail straight up. So if you want to blackmail people, right, some of this, see, that's where I get on my fence a little bit, right? Gwendolyn says they're not going to jail. Katrina says, well, facts. Thank you, sis. Hey, check this out. If the intention of Jeffrey Epstein is he likes to get down like this, right? And if he tricks you into doing things or unprepares you for what's about to happen, and you go along with it because he said, it's okay. It's what we do. It's all good. Nah, it's all right. And you do that, now he's got you on camera, and also the people can talk, okay? Now you're in a compromised position. Is it possible that Jeffrey Epstein fabricated these things, set people up in order to entrap them? Because isn't that what an entrapment is? Where you would not normally be in this situation, and then they put you in that situation to get you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. Now the question is this something you wouldn't normally do? Or is this just you doing what you normally do, but doing it over here? P. Diddy comes to mind. Get what I'm saying? Get where I'm going? So I don't know. I have no idea. I was hoping I was going to stumble onto something that kind of elucidated the whole thing, where I could just say, okay, this is what this means. But I don't know if I'll see that, and I can't bore the hell out of you just scrolling without saying anything. And when I start reading, everything I read is too much for YouTube. And I could just say, guys, I don't believe that people didn't know what was going on. And if you've been there several times, we got people that have been there several times. Nah, dog. Let's not pretend. Okay? They're pretending. Again, guilt by association. I wouldn't even want to be the guy who fuels the plane. Exactly. You never know. Oz. You never know. Who needs the nightmare? See what I'm saying? It's bad stuff. It's bad, disgusting stuff, guys. And remember, just for the record, guys, folks, just for the record, Anyone. Anyone that's involved in this, anybody who, if any of these allegations are true, they should all be under the jail. That probably won't happen, but they should all be under the jail. Anyone that actually engaged in any of this stuff. Period. And we don't have to sit here and pretend something happened. We know that. I don't believe that Jeffrey Epstein took himself out either. Okay? I don't believe that. Too convenient. A little bit too convenient, man. So there you go. But you got Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, David Copperfield, Al Gore, Bruce Willis, Leonardo DiCaprio, other people, Bill Richardson. Okay? We got names. I don't know exactly the context. I'm sure somebody will do some more due diligence. They'll take the time. They'll pull out names, and they'll also line that up with the context in which they were mentioned in the actual transcripts. That's the part you kind of got to do. I can't do it live because it's too much stuff to get through. I don't think there's a section for that. I guess you could do a find name and just look for the name, and then you got yourself an abstract that you can, you can summarize that. But I'm kind of unprepared to do that tonight. But I'll tell you this, it seems like these people, it seems like the witnesses, not the witnesses, it seems like the plaintiffs were very detailed in their descriptions of what happened to them. Very detailed, all right? And, And these people say they went to the liquor store, but they didn't know the liquor store sold liquor. And they didn't know that there was wine at the liquor store and that there was, booze or that there was, beer. Like, all right, that's what you're going to go with, huh? That's your alibi, huh? Is that you didn't know that you were at the liquor store. It says liquor store. So, yeah, I'm not buying it. I kept my pants on. I didn't know anything. I went there just for the music. And that's the reason why I want to do the uncovering of the Democrats, man, because people believe that these people are better people. Kelly says the only question left without going too deep in the conspiracy village was Epstein providing dirt at the behest of security services, intelligence agencies, because the amount of blackmail, oh my goodness gracious. Give it up for Kelly. Oh my, Tim Black has reached his limit. Impressed, keep it real. Thank you for the kids. Yeah, I gotta reach my limit, man. But it's bad stuff, guys. As a dad of several girls, it's a girl dad and a boy dad. It's extremely disgusting. And I shouldn't even say that. I just want to let you know that it intimately is this emotional part to this for me, just looking at that crap, okay? Just looking at it. Reading it. It's an emotional trigger in a way because it just is. And so yeah, we're gonna say I wish Epstein was alive today, because I think he would be blowing a whistle on everybody. And it's unfortunate that he decided not to be here with us. It's very incriminating stuff there. I want to see the flight logs to the island, the flight logs. There you go, flight logs. That's a good one. That's a good one, guys. Flight logs would tell a lot. It is the lowest of the low. Yeah. Bad stuff, man. Bad stuff. I appreciate you guys calling it out for what it is and seeing through the nonsense. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Bruce says, I don't think he had a choice, and I agree with you. That's why I kind of try to do it with sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? And that's sometimes it doesn't translate well. But yeah, that's why I was like, too bad he couldn't be with us here today, you know? Yeah, because I don't think you're right. Bruce, I don't think it was a choice. I think he was helped. He was given assistance with his early departure. So, yeah. And Kelly asked a very good question. Who may have been turning the screws? Might not even been Epstein. He could just be the front, right, for someone else turning the screws on him. Hey, we got an asset. We can use this asset to extract whatever and do this and do that. And we got these people over a barrel. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm just saying. I'm saying I don't put anything past my government. I don't put anything past agencies that who act unilaterally and do what they want to do, okay? A lot of names appear on that list. A lot of names appear on the list, guys. My name is Tim Black. Thank you for tuning into the show. Remember, I got a special series coming up, 100 Democrats exposed in 100 days. Politicians, celebrities, all just a lot of people. The first one I did was Jim Clyburn, Representative Jim Clyburn. I wanted to cover him while I still could before he leaves office, so I made him number one. And if you guys are interested in Democrats, remember, Democrats, not just politicians, but people like the ladies on The View, journalists from different news entities may be included. Anyone who puts himself out is a Democrat, can make that list. And I want to expose Democrats. 100 Democrats in 100 days. I'm looking forward to it because I'm tired of these people behaving as if we got some bad actors who pretend to be good actors and then point the fingers at others. I want to expose those people. Then we got people with horrible policies and corruption, liars, corruption, backstabbers, thieves, sellouts. I want to expose all of them. So that's the I would say the motivating force behind doing this segment. Also, I'm creative, so I come up with stuff. And I wanted to make it interesting. So if you're interested in that type of content, follow me. 100 days exposing 100 Democrats. Tim Black's expose. We're going to be doing it. And that's really all I got, man. I'm Real Tim Black. I'm Tim Black Show on most platforms, or Real Tim Black. You know where to find me. Go to Join Tim Black. If you appreciate the work enough to support it, starting at only $5 a month, that's a big help to me and the family. I want to thank all those people that reached out to me and my family with your kind words at a very difficult time. I appreciate y'all. Lynn Order, my friend, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you. Marcos Roja, thank you, my brother. My friends over there, Heartlands Media as well, thank you. Sabby Sabs, JB LaFlaunt, and the others who have reached out, I'm Oz, and all my friends who reached out. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, go to Join Tim Black, become a member. Remember, like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. And when they say, damn, Tim Black, you called out the Epstein case. Tim Black, you calling out Democrats, 100 deadbeat, dumb Democrats, dastardly deed doing Democrats. 100 days of that stuff, that's amazing. Tell them, what made you do it? Why is Tim Black doing it? Tell them I said, it's a new day. I'll see you on the next one.
Most news shows are suspect. They don't focus on Black issues, and when they do, it's all fluff. How does that help your life? How does that help your family? How does that help the culture? They don't. The Tim Black Show is different. Tim Black gives you news for people who can't stand the news. Real, authentic, researched, entertaining, on point. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. Visit www.timblacktv.com today. Get Black breaking news, politics, culture from someone you can trust. timblacktv.com. Join us today.